My name is John Kiehl, and I'm one of the co-founders of Soundtrack Recording Studios with Rob Cavicchio. We're 35 years old. We started in Boston 35 years ago as a jingle company, and we learned very quickly to do other things other than record music. And learning how to work with corporate voiceover work and advertising served us very well in the recent past as the music industry sort of retooled itself, let's say. We came to New York 10 years after being alive and well in Boston, where we still have studios. And we came down here to get in the music business, which we did. And we were part of the whole music scene, especially all that great R&B and rap music that got made in the 90s and early 2000s. But we also found our way into the motion picture and TV industry. We started doing independent features, and then our first really big client was Sex and the City. We did the last 2 seasons of Sex and the City. When the Sex and the City account came to Soundtrack, they were in this high-pressure situation. Typically, Friday was mix day. They had 4 different sound editors who had worked all week on the dialogue, the music, the sound effects. It happened to be those years when it was a horror show. The Apple Macintosh had just changed operating systems. Pro Tools was now available on either operating system. The old operating system, people were still chauvinistic about the prior version. So there were 3 different Pro Tools versions that were floating around. The editors would use one at home. They wanted to use another one in the editing office, and they wanted to use another one on the stage. So to think if the Promise A-Class had been around, that whether we had Macintoshes or Windows machines or Linux machines cutting all this audio, we could just plug into one resource, and everybody effortlessly talking and sharing data would be just fantastic. Soundtrack is still this tale of 2 cities. We have a Boston studio and a New York studio. Our Boston studio is actually a video house as well. And again, the thought of all of that data that's trying to move between literally different floors in our building in one place with one maintenance department taking care of it, and editors sitting anywhere in the building having access to the video and the audio. I know audio is never thought about as a big data problem, especially compared to video, but if you're working on a feature film and you've developed 192 tracks and they're at 192 kilohertz and they're at 24-bit, that starts to be a big bandwidth. And again, Promise's A-Class can handle all that effortlessly.